Hey, everybody. I'm Terry Suzuki, Kiru Spiritual Journeys, and with me is Sun Psychic Jean
Hi,
helping me
everybody.
along. Yeah. Um, Jean, how's your day going?
It's going very well, and I have to say, I'm tickled pink.
Me
I
too.
put on pink, she put on pink, we have pink behind us. It was not planned, and it's just really, it's a really synchronistic evidence of how we're going to feel when we're finished with this healing. Yeah.
Ooh, yep. I am ridiculously happy about this one. And so I do think we're going to be very tickled pink when we're done here. Let's just say hi to the people in the chat so people have a little bit of time to get here too. And hi, Viviani. I got to read you the other day. Thank you. That was fun. Um, Tina McC, how are you doing? Susie 007, yay. Um, Starfish Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Lark, Teresa Halderan. Oh, the Cronzone's here. Yay. Learning to Fly. Caroline Adams. Yes. So excited to see everybody here. Um, so today, this is the third and final healing in a series of healings that the Akashic Records Masters led me uh, through in planning. And so shows will go on, but this is like the kind of culmination of these three. And so this uh, third one is restoring or strengthening our psychic connection. So basically, making sure that we are really connected to source after this. And it really feels like, as I've been preparing for this, that they've prepared some new ways for us to um, really connect in now and really get there a lot faster than before. Um, so just to recap real quick, they started this series of three with self-esteem, healing self-esteem, because they wanted to restore worthiness, that we feel worthiness in our spiritual lives and in our physical lives, but mostly our spiritual lives. And they then went on to religious manipulation or abuse, to free us, free our minds, free our spiritual connections from the things that always are hovering back there, from our ancestors, from our parents that are saying, "Ooh, don't do that, you're going to hell." All those little things that keep us from moving forward. And so now that they've remove those, now we can go forward with a better connection. So that's what we get to do today. I think that's why I'm so excited, because this is a very positive one. They still, so this is how it's going to go. I'm going to say the prayer protection. I'm going to say the key. Um, I notice everybody's already saying yes. Yay. I like that. Because you have to agree to have your Akashic records read. So that's why people are saying yes. And if you haven't been here before, in order to participate in this, I hope you'll say yes. And then after we're all connected, then they're going to go in and do a clearing. So first, then they're going to remove the bad energies that are still holding us back. But I can tell as I was meditating, there's not so many now. We've really weeded this garden. And it's going to be a lot easier to pull these things out. Again, you're going to have a chance in the chat to add words. If as they're removing the hindrances, I just like to say the bad stuff, but the energies that are not serving you well in regards to connecting to source, then if they if any words occur to you, put them up in the chat. If you're watching on the replay, you can put them in the comment section. If you're on the replay, you can say yes to taking part in this healing, and we will kind of put those into this prayer. And then we'll do the clearing prayer, which will take those same words. But if any more words occur to you, put them out there so we can remove all the unwanted energies all at once. And then after that is done, after everything's all cleaned up, then they're going to do a healing prayer where they're going to put back in. They're going to reconnect us, and it's going to be really cool, I think. And in this one, again, when we're doing the part that's reconnecting, they might also put words in your mind then too, or however your clairs work. They might put in things that you want added as well, that are particular to you. And so just put those up in the chat or put them in the comments if you're watching on the replay, and in they go. So, and I will try really hard to pause so we can put those in, because sometimes I get going and I don't take a pause. um, then they will go and they'll do the healing. And I am so excited about this one because they're talking my language. I on the side like to restore old houses and fix things. I'm like a carpenter on the side, and they are talking my language today. So it's going to be fun. Okay, well, Jean, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Is there anything else that I forgot to add that you would like to add?
This is I'm honored to be a part of this, and thank you very much, Terry Suzuki, for bringing this through and bringing this through for all of us together, and for just being the light and the example for us all. And we can do this on our own. We can ask our own Akashic Records masters to come in and help us with these healings. And this is an example of the process that you may also take on your own. But with a group, it's amplified exponentially, and it's really so much stronger. And the energy that is surrounding the healing is so much greater as well. So
Yes, and I want to say thank you right back at you because, um, Spirit spoke to you last time and gave me some hints of how to increase this better. And I love that you softly get these. That you're so connected that you can get them if that I'm missing it. So
it takes a village sometimes.
it does. It
Right
does.
back at you.
Okay. Well. Okay. So. I will start with the prayer of protection. So, what I'd like everybody to do is kind of take some deep breaths, relax into this. And what I'm also going to have you do is focus on your kind of crown chakra. I find that as I'm working in the records, I get a lot of sparkly, tingly energy around my crown chakra because we're connecting to the quantum field. And it seems like that's where I'm connecting right there. And it might even feel in many different, it doesn't always have to be sparkly. One time it felt like a heavy hat I was wearing. That's where you're going to hear about the kind of the heavy fur hat. But go ahead and kind of put your attention through here. Do some deep breaths. Just relax. Okay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We connect ourselves to Metatron's grid of rainbow light that connects us more firmly to our higher selves. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us as we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. And now I'm going to read the Akashic Record key. And at one point, I'll say it to myself a couple times, and then, but I'll start talking again after that. We open ourselves to the light. And this is where you say yes to participate in the healing. Just say yes. If you don't want to, that's all right. You can just watch. We open ourselves to the light. And with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so, the people watching this, whether live or in the replay, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance is most beneficial for them in this moment. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of people watching live and people watching on the replay to receive the record of their soul. Okay, so dear Akashic Records Masters, thank you so much for bringing us here today. And thank you so much for this amazing healing and connection that we're going to receive. Thank you so much for caring so deeply about our souls. Okay. So today, what they want to do, and this is, they've kind of told this part ahead of time, that they are restoring, strengthening, rewiring, or remodeling our connection to Source, making it really firm, making it easier than ever to connect and to connect firmly and have more confidence that we're connected. Because this whole series that they've been taking us through, these three they are building this up for spiritual freedom. They want us to have spiritual freedom. And they're saying that all humans on this earth, all, maybe I shouldn't say humans, maybe all people, all live people on this earth are connected to Source. There's nobody who's not. Everybody, all share in this birthright. This is our birthright to have this connection. We never had to go through anybody else to get there. We didn't have to go through priests or anybody in the way. You can go directly to Source. All are needed as we ascend, evolve, and grow. That is what we're doing here, is really retooling, making us really connected. So I see that the Akashic Records masters, they always show me this energetic hand and kind of a ghostly looking hand to me. But as it goes forward, I see that it will draw out the energies. And so first we're going to draw out unwanted energies. It kind of looks to me like little spider webs or little static or something. So I see the hand go back in time. It goes back to the 0 point of your soul, back to when you were created by Source, back when you were broken off as a fractal of Source, that you existed. And I see the hand starting to draw towards our current life, slowly going over the past, drawing out the little residual problems. And this is where you can put in more words of the things that are being removed. This is not as hard, this is not as heavy of energy as last time. So they're removing vestiges of doubt, fear, lack, and they kind of put in lack of faith. The very last bits of resistance and non-belief. Is there anything anyone wants to add? Disappointment. That's a good one. And I see them actually kind of taking a lot of time to just pull out these very little, they're not very long cords of energy, just little ones, little ones. Lack of resources, anxiety, lack of technical skills, trauma, all these things that are negative energies that hinder us from being our very best person, to being our living our very best life, are being drawn out. Anything that prevents a clear, true, positive connection to your psychic connections or gifts that unite you with Source. And they also let me know that there will always in our current incarnation be small doubts that creep up during this lifetime. But they're going to do a clearing to help you deal with those. And we're going to clear these. So they're going to remove and clear now. So once again, I'm going to take a pause here to remind you that we're going to open to Divine Source through the clearing. You might visualize, hear, feel, or see something important to this process. Your Akashic records could impress them on you. And again, so these are the negative energies, negative things, negative behaviors that you want cleared, that prevent you from connecting firmly to Source. So you can put them in the chat as they appear, and Jean's going to read them out for me during the clearing prayer.
Just let me know when.
Okay. And this is whether you're watching this live or in the replay. This works. You can do that now or then. Okay. So again, take some deep breaths to center. Put your attention on your crown chakra. Dear Akashic Records Masters, we request a clearing for the people participating in this show concerning the last vestiges of problems that prevent us from achieving all we can spiritually and physically in this life and in future lives. We request a clearing of all problems brought on by disconnection to Source, such as doubt, fear, lack of faith, feelings of being lost. And now let's add the words in.
Disappointment, lack of resources, anxiety, lack of technology skills, trauma, anxiety, neglect, ego interference, big dreams, little resources, procrastination, hesitation, disbelief, religious training, self sabotage, fear of success, imposter syndrome, fear of abundance, humiliation, desire controlling of the uncontrollable, fear of judgment, confusion. Remove all negative chords in all dimensions or frequencies. And fear once again. That's the basis.
Right. We request a clearing of all these problems to, and I should note that they've drawn these out through this current incarnation, and this is where they're clearing them from, so that these never go forward and that they're cleared from our life right now. We ask for this clearing to allow for more true, clear, positive connection to Source, to let their psychic connections grow and help them as they always should have, to allow for a complete healing and deep forgiveness of themselves and others, restoring each person's spiritual worthiness and connection. I ask that they be healed in all lives, all dimensions, all cellular structures, all space and time, the space in between lives, any astral lives, any way that people may be living right now, or even those people who are just living one life right now. I ask that they have a complete healing and that the memories of these poor connections, the memories of times that they struggled with their faith, struggled with belief, struggled with connection, be cleared of their power to hurt. Each person will remember, these memories will still be there, but they will know the Creator and remember their power to co-create. They will remember this new connection to Source, and old memories will become interesting ones but hold no power over them any longer. They will be easy when it comes to your brain, it'll be easy to let go of these because they're just a memory. They no longer hurt you. This clearing and healing will be ongoing in this life and into the future. Please restore each person to the highest timeline, to the being they were always meant to be, to facilitate their steps to spiritual freedom for the highest good of each participant and humanity. And so it is. Okay, now the exciting part. So now they want to do the healing, where that they now restore this connection, strengthen your connection, because you're all connected. You're all connected. They just want to strengthen this. They just want it to be even stronger. So I'm going to tell you what they've told me, and I'm then going to go watch what they're going to do. So one of the things that they've told me is that the wiring. So remember, I fix houses. I fix old houses. So there is the wiring that has kept us connected to Source It's still there. It's still going from 0 point all the way into the future. But this wiring is brittle and old. It doesn't serve us as well any longer. They are not going to remove it though, because there are people who are not as knowledgeable of their connection. And sometimes they're going to have to take baby steps. And sometimes they're going to have to use that old connection to connect. So that's why it's not going to be removed, because there are people that still need it. Okay, so I see the hand going back to the 0 point, but this time the hand is taking all of your angels, spirit guides, beings of light, your Akashic Records masters, any ascended masters that are helping you, any councils that are helping you, all of them are called upon to help with this rewiring job. So I see them all go to the 0 point, and I see this spark of gold, just this huge spark of gold, and so that I understand what's going on. Of course, they're using earthly language, but I see this new wire that's not made of copper or steel or anything like that. It's made of gold. And I see all of your teams braiding it, taking all the good things from your ancestors where they understood the connection to community, the connection to source, the connection to each other. I see every time one of your ancestors heard the call from source that said, take that family some food. They need a little help right now. Take your neighbor a bale of hay because their animals are running out of food. Go help your neighbor wash her clothes. Go help in church. Go sit and pray. Even though nobody's going to see you, just go pray in your local church. All of these little things that when your ancestors heard the call and went and did that, they're taking these and braiding it into this gold wire, this gold connection to the love, connection to the community, connection to source. And they're all braiding it, and they're coming down through our ancestors. And they're coming into our lives now, the current lives. And remember, I kind of see these lives almost like loaves of bread beside each other. It's almost like a wheel. Last week, they gave me the absolute honor of getting to move my direction from the side to the end, getting to see the end of the lives, like the beginning when we came into this light. And I saw the flower of life, the sacred geometry. I thought when I was seeing it from the side that, oh, we only see those lumps, those lives. And it turns out there's lives inside. There's so many. They're all connected. And so this gold cord is taken into the flower of life. And already the edges of the flower of life, when I saw it before, looked gold, and they just light up. They just light up as this connection is made. And I see the energy being drawn through this life and being firmly connected. And I see your guides, your angels, your Akashic Records masters, hundreds, thousands, millions of them, weaving weaving the wire all the way into the future. Forever, forever for us to have this resource. However, at, at the end of this current incarnation, as the wire comes forth, and they're still weaving it, but I see Archangel Metatron come and hold the wire and help them by drawing it forward. So Archangel Metatron can draw this all the way forward, firmly embedding it in our lives. And then I think because I can't see each one of you, but they're giving me a representative. And it looks to me like right in front of the current lives, that there's like a little person. Well, actually, they're very big. I'm very close to them. And I see the hand of your angel. And that angel takes your hand and places it firmly on the wire, firmly grasping the wire, making sure that there's a strong connection to the wire. And then I see them kind of blow on you. They're kind of like beside you, blowing across your body, through your arm, onto the wire, like the breath of life. Like a jump start. You are healed. You are connected. You are an infinite being. Only the body needed a little bit of help in this instance. And I see kind of the energy that we are also adding to this gold line, this gold connection. So I ask the Akashic Records masters, I ask that the culmination of these three healings, self-esteem, religious manipulation, and restoring psychic connection, that we take this healing that everybody already has, but now we take it and we pour it into Metatron's healing grid of rainbow light. We pour it in this grid to send healing, to send these three types of healings, culminating in the spiritual freedom to all of the people, to assist all of humanity, to assist everybody's collective consciousness, to assist everybody in their connection. And so it is. Okay.
So, did we want to say what we would like to have replaced where the old was removed, and or do we want to go into the closing of the records?
Let's say that before we close, because I was supposed to pause a little bit there and I just got going. But let's add it back in because I'm sure they know, but let's tell them what our hearts want to. So if you have anything you want added in that's very specific to your hearts and your heart and need, go ahead and put that out there in the chat. I'm going to throw out courage, love, peace, joy, confidence. Ooh, telepathic, honest communication, miracles. Joy, compassion, love, abundance, community, confidence to know what is true. Yes. So Akashic Records Masters, please add in all the things that people need to restore this connection, to strengthen this connection, to make them so firmly connected to source, to the divine love. And we thank you for that. And so it is. Yeah.
That feels really good. You can feel the energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I like what Lark just said. Fill any voids with light, love, light, and light love.
Clarity,
Yes.
clear path, abundances, growth, skill, self-awareness, and confidence. Blessings. Love you all. Aww.
Yeah. Okay. So even though, so I'm going to close now. You can always still add to this. Remember, you are the one firmly connected to that wire, firmly connected to that, to source. And once again, I'll give you the opportunity that if you want to leave your records open to yourself to continue the communication with your Akashic Records Masters, you will have that opportunity. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I'd like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, I leave open the records of those who wish to continue the conversation with their Akashic Records masters, but I close the records to me and anyone else that it should not be in other people's records. The records are now closed. And so it is.
It was really beautiful. I could definitely feel the shift in the energy, and I could feel the intensity when they were getting the connection on the wire, and that it was like a jump start, like we're being reignited, reunited, and reignited, and I felt that those strands that were being pulled out were like etheric threads of gold, almost like luminescent threads of energy, and really very mm, just glowing, and the way that you braided them together to make them a strong connection and that we did it together, and it takes all of us together as one humanity or one people. I think was really very beautiful. So I don't know. Did anybody else have anything that they wanted to share, or anything that they have experienced since the last healing?
Oh,
Um,
I was going to say that during this one, my hands got very hot. I could feel not only hot, but it was like they had electricity kind of coming out of me, especially at that point with that wire. Yeah, I felt a lot of electricity around me. Yeah, and Lark, I could feel my heart expand. Yeah.
that's so nice, everybody. Yeah. Sorry. Here. Hmm. I
Mhm.
could feel my heart expand. Thank you. Thank you. And the crown chakra is still vibrating. Yep.
Ooh, I love that.
Hmm.
I love that you found what Harley said, ability to allow others to feel love and accept it.
Hmm.
That particular right there is a lot of, I feel, the part of staying connected when we can allow others to feel and be loved, and we can allow and accept others to, so that we know they are also part of source. That really lets the connection flow very freely. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you, everybody, for being here and for participating, and for strengthening the grid. I love the way you that once we made the connection and the secure, and we amplified it, and it was charged. Then we went out to Metatron's healing grid around the entire globe, which also affects the universe around us. So when we connected into Metatron's grid, which is, that, like, what is that? It's just that. It's ge
Opalescent or
geoderm or something. I don't know
yeah,
what it's called. Chromosome knows what it is, that the grid that's outside of the Earth there.
yeah,
Geometric, I think, is what I'm trying to think of.
right. But it was yeah, that is such an amazing grid. A lot of healing out there. A lot of yeah. Oh, Sonia, vibrating in my being. Yeah. Harley, look at that. Felt another body rise from me. That's your soul body. Your wow.
Yeah,
Yes. So that is Rossi. You that is exactly where that gene crystalline grid. Yes, yes. That
thank
Jean
you.
can. Last week, Jean they spoke to her at the end of the and they're like, "Hey, make sure you send this out to everybody," because I was too still in the moment and
It was a heavy one last week. It certainly was. It was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. It was good work. It was good, necessary work, and we needed to pay attention to it. We needed to process the energies, and we needed to get to this point. And we couldn't have gotten to this point if we hadn't done the work in between. So
mhm,
that was very well done, everybody.
yeah.
Um, you should congratulate yourself and let us know. I can definitely feel my entire body buzzing, and
Mhm.
I just feel lighter. Something
Yeah,
is lighter. So
feel lighter and buzzy as well. Yes.
you're welcome, Lupe.
Yeah. Um, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for, you know, helping with this healing because not only you're helping yourself, you're helping others. Uh, wow. So Harley, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Harley saw a white horse by itself. Then someone was on the horse looking into the valley. Wow. I don't know what that means, but it means something big.
I think it's a beginning of a journey. It could also be a memory of a past life. Almost, I can see like a Native American on that white horse looking down on the valley is what I was picturing.
Mhm.
But you definitely have some mediumship or some, you know, very vivid spiritual journeys ahead of you there,
Mhm.
Harley.
Yeah. And to me, the horse, of course, means freedom, freedom of movement. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, you saw the ticker that Jean put up, drink a lot of water. That's, um, and I don't say that lightly because I'm not a water drinking kind of person. I'm not the one that feels like that solves everything. But somehow in this, you got to drink a lot of water. I think it's because, we're what, 90% or more water, and it enhances our body, enhances our electrical connections within our body. And of course, that's also going to enhance our connection with spirit. So, okay, so go out, drink your water, and have a great week. And I'll be back next week. I don't know what the subject's going to be yet. They don't tell me till about Sunday. So we'll see what happens next. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.